Let's look at creating a sloped undersoffit at a gable eave end. We'll start by using push-pull to give each roof plane a thickness the depth of our rafter tail framing. Double-clicking on every surface repeats the push-pull. Now, using Shift to inference lock, we can draw the extension of the fascia eave in the red direction. Let's close off the fascia corner and erase the interior edges. To raise the ridge lines to the correct height, we can again use inference locking. Select all the ridge lines, then use the Move tool with Alt for autofold lines and lift them in the blue direction, locking that direction, and indicate an adjacent roof plane for the move distance. A little cleanup is in order to erase the interior edges that are no longer needed. As long as the outer edges of the surface are coplanar, the interior is healed into one surface. Notice how the single move operation lifted all the ridge lines to the proper height, because all the roofs were the same 8/12 slope. Now all we have to do is connect the end of the ridge to the end of the fascia eave by drawing in the hip line. Let's do that one more time. Draw in the fascia corner, erase the unneeded edges, then connect it to the ridge with a hip line. Now let's create the sloped overhanging soffit with the push-pull tool. Just pull it out and type in a distance. By double-clicking on successive faces, the same push-pull distance is repeated automatically. Select the fascia end with the selection window and move it in the red direction using inference locking with Shift. Then move the other fascia end from endpoint to endpoint. You have a perfect sloping overhanging soffit. For review, let's do that again. Select the fascia end, move in a direction, lock inference direction with Shift, and touch on the line you want to infer to. Now let's look at drawing in the inside corners. Use push-pull to extend the rafter tails the same amount as before. Then using the pencil tool, draw in the intersecting edges by inferring from the intersection of the fascia boards. Do this on each side. Now, erase the unneeded edges from under the eaves in the corners. Congratulations! You have drawn a sloping extended rafter soffit on a gable end.